Hi guys, Mandy Christensen here with another episode of the Local Lowdown, and I'm here with my friend
Morgan Holloway,
and we are actually on site because our chairman's celebration is an all-American chairman celebration tomorrow at the barn at Spring Lake Farm. And if you have never seen this venue, you are missing out. It is gorgeous, and we have got some fantastic partners helping us make it even more beautiful. Romance and Rust, Kathy Wiggins, and Dreamweaver Balloons, Carrie Ann Koshak, and our award-winning official florist of the chamber, White House florist, Miss Beth Clay and Will Clay are here making it look beautiful. So tomorrow night we will fill this place up. We will have live auction, silent auction. Miss Maddie Taylor is going to give us some entertainment, and then we have a finale that's going to blow everyone away.
Super excited about that surprise.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. We had a lot of questions this week, which I love because that helps us get more content. Okay, so what happened with the development on the corner of 76 and 31 in White House across from the new Tattoo Biz?
So it's on pause, essentially. It has had some new partners buy into it. Some of the original investors have sold part of theirs, but then some of them are still there. So development, as you may know, is a marathon, not a sprint. And so more things will be happening there. Just right now, we're going really slow.
Yep, it happens.
Yeah, a lot.
All right. Do we have any input on the neighborhood roads? All of this development is great, but our roads are crumbling.
Yeah, we hear that a lot, right?
We do.
This fiscal year, Pleasant Grove Road, yes, is on the list to be paved, and I believe that Boyles Road also is. And then our fiscal year starts July 1, and some other properties are on there, I believe Wilkinson Lane and some things like that. But we will find out for sure on what's on next fiscal year, July 1, 2026, let you know. But this fiscal year, you should see some paving happening on Pleasant Grove Road.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
That one's rough right now.
It is a little bumpy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like Mario Kart, you know.
It is. Yeah. I just hope that nobody's coming down the other direction so you can dodge into the other lane and back. Yeah. All right. We did have a question from someone. Will anyone clean up Eidson Cemetery? And that's the cemetery off of McCurdy in front of Summerlin neighborhood. Can you give us some insight on that?
So what I can tell you about cemeteries is most of them are on private property, and so it is that property owner's responsibility to keep it clean and maintained. If the grass gets over, I think 12 inches high, you can complain to the city, but for the most part, it is all the private property owner's responsibility.
Right. Okay. We had a question. What is going in next to Papa John's?
We don't know. It's still for lease, from what we can tell. We haven't heard anything about that, but we'll do a little more digging and see if they've got anybody on the hook. But right now, I don't think anything that I've heard anyways.
Okay.
But I do have some exciting news for a little bit later in the show.
I know, I'm excited about that one. Okay, has anyone ever looked into bringing a fun center to the area without having to take the kids to Hendersonville or Rivergate Skate Center?
So yeah, I'm sure lots and lots of people have. It's not something that the city of White House is going to do because that's a business. So if you would like to be an entrepreneur, would like to start a business, would like to look at a franchise, a trampoline park, something like that, we'll definitely help you with some business plans and connections and things like that. But it's not something that's the city's responsibility. And so you're not normally going to see cities doing something that in depth with games and bowling and all of that kind of stuff. But our rec center is pretty amazing. I just had a birthday party there and it was phenomenal. And I want to go every day and play the driving game that's in the game room. It is so fun.
Yes.
It also makes you feel like really legit, like a little bit like you're on the roller coaster. So
it is exactly like the ones that they have at like fun centers, like Chuck E. Cheese and things like that.
It was amazing. I came in second.
Yeah. All right. What is happening on both sides of Newhall Road close to 76, not Burrish Ridge? That one we're going to find out.
Yeah, we're not really sure. I think we may have to drive out there and see what you guys are asking about. More than likely, it's just a private property, although I do think there may be a pipe yard or some things going on just past that, west towards Springfield. So that may be what you're asking about, but we'll try to find out and get you some more information for next week.
Yeah. All right, what is the other business going in behind Hardee's? I am not talking about the new coffee shop, but between Hardee's and the coffee shop?
So we don't know, but we do know that it's for lease, and we have got the link for it. It's a land lease. Morgan's going to share that with you guys in the comments below. So again, entrepreneurs out there, if you are interested, we would love to see you start a business there. We do know that there are some deed restrictions on that property. No food. Obviously, Hardee's doesn't want to lease to a competitor. So if you have an idea for something that would be great there, let us know, because we are working with the realtor that has that listed to try to identify something that White House needs that could go there. So if you're not ready to open your own business, let us know what you think should go there, and we'll share that information.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's put into perspective how long it takes to pick up the brush around town, because we've had a lot of complaints about it's still not picked up. When are they going to pick it up? When are they going to do this?
Yes. So they're working so hard, guys.
Yeah.
Public services, they do so much for the community, and they really kind of fly under the radar. You don't realize what they're doing. You know, you see police and fire out there and you know exactly what's happening, but public services is doing a lot of work, and they are working hard, and they're even working overtime 6 days a week to pick up brush. And so I spoke with Isaiah Manfredi, our public works director, and he said that they are averaging about 4 brush truckloads and 4 to 5 dump truckloads a day. So make sure that when you put your brush out to the curb, it meets the sizing. We'll put that in the comments below. I think it's 3 feet and so many pounds, so that they can actually pick it up when they stop and don't have to come back. And then also, you know, keep in mind, I know that to me, 4 brush truckloads sounds like a lot of brush trucks in a day, but they can't compact that, and they can't have it over the top of the truck because it's a safety concern.
Yeah.
So, and then they also have to stop and eat lunch and stuff like that. So they really are working on it. I know I spoke with one lady who said, well, I have never even seen them in my neighborhood, but a lot of the neighborhoods are 20 or 30 roads, or quadrants rather. And so they're there, you just might not drive past them.
Yeah, and not only do you have to take into account everything that you said, but when they stop to pick up brush, they have to put down their anchors.
Yep.
So that takes time. Then they have to get the arm out. That takes time.
Yeah.
The arm picks it up, puts it in, picks it up, puts it in. And then they have to put the arm up, put the anchors up. All of this takes so much time.
It
but
really
they have
does.
to do that at every single stop.
And
so
sometimes they're doing traffic stops, and that adds to it. So it's
going to take time.
It takes a lot longer than you would think. So let's give them all a little bit of grace. Winter Storm Fern hit us all hard, and we're all working to recover from that. And I promise you that Public Services is doing their very best every single day to serve the city of White House.
Yeah, I saw them out on Saturday driving a full truck back to dump it. So they're working really hard out there. All right. Shred Day. It is coming up, and we have a time.
We do. You guys really have a lot of paperwork you want to get rid of, because that is one of our most popular questions really all year long, because they do it. Our friends at Market Insurance and the Credit Union for Robertson County, they partner to bring in a shred truck, and they do it in the fall and in the spring. And as soon as we get this first little bit of buds on the trees, you guys start calling about your paperwork. So it is April 23rd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And fun fact, it's also Mark Reed's birthday. So if you go shred your paperwork, make sure you tell him happy birthday.
Yeah. All right. Now for the exciting news.
Oh, yes. Very exciting news. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I know. So the previous location of the Goodwill Drop-Off Center in the Kroger complex is going to be a Marco's Pizza. They just pulled their paperwork. They're going to start working. So I would imagine not too long we'll start seeing some real work, and you'll have another choice for pizza. Not Mexican, so you guys should be happy about that, because you have a lot to say about that as well.
Yes, you do.
But you will have Marco's Pizza as an option.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Community Cleanup Day is happening this Saturday.
It is.
Tell us more about that.
It is this Saturday, March 28th. I almost said May. I'm trying to jump way ahead. And that is a Sumner County effort with the Health Department, and the Public Services Department runs that operation. There are sign-up links if you want to volunteer as an individual, or your club, or your Sunday school class, or your Girl Scout troop. They still need all the volunteers to help with that. And I know it's Palm Sunday weekend, a lot of Easter egg hunts and things going on too. So I know they're a little bit short on volunteers. So if you really want to get out and help the community and clean up, this is your opportunity, and they will assign you to an area that suits your group. So if you have Girl Scouts, they're not going to put you on a busy highway. They're going to put you in the parks or somewhere that's a little safer.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so tomorrow night we have this big chairman
Yes.
celebration. We also have another big event coming up.
Yeah, which one? Because we have so many.
I know, we do have a lot.
We're
tired over here.
Yeah, we're
really
just a little
tired.
bit. We've been setting up all day. We've been pulling some late nights at work, but we love it. I think you're talking about Discover White House?
am.
Okay, so Discover White House, we are so excited about it. We are moving it back to the spring. Before COVID, it happened in the spring, and we're doing that again this year. We're moving it back. So it is going to be April 18th at the Municipal Complex. So we're going to take over pretty much City Hall, the Rec Center, the library, and we're going to close College Street. So we'll have booths, vendors, crafters, makers, food trucks, bounce houses, the safety day equipment and experiences. Blood Assurance is doing a blood drive with White House High School HOSA. Lots and lots of fun things. Almost all of it's free. It's free to come.
Yeah.
If you want to eat or you want to buy something, then you got to pay for it. That's how that works.
Yeah.
We have filled up on booths, but we think we're going to be able to squeeze some more in. So if you're interested in participating as a vendor, go ahead and sign up and join our wait list, because we'll go in order that people are signed up on the wait list. And then we also need lots of volunteers. So if you are a student that needs volunteer hours for Beta or HOSA or National Honor Society or Tennessee Promise, you can sign up. And if you're an adult that would like to get involved in the community, come on and volunteer with us. We got work for you.
Yeah. That's how I started out with the chamber.
sure
as a
is.
volunteer.
And we
So you
love
never know
her.
what's going to happen.
Yes, yes. You could become one of us.
Yes.
Scary, but fun.
Yeah.
We also have got our golf tournament coming up,
Yes.
which is another volunteer opportunity or another reason to work on the course. A lot of our folks are working because they're out there networking and building connections, but they also get to spend the day outside golfing and having lots of fun. So that's May 7th. If you'd like to sign up through March 31st, we have an early birdie special, $450 for a team. So go ahead and get registered for that, and we'd love to see your foursome on the course.
Yeah, and I'll put all those links down below. And if you have any other questions for us, please ask in the comments so we can get those answered for you. Get rid of those rumors that we
That's
hear
right.
on some of those other pages.
Like
and
it's not a drive-through Longhorns.
Yes.
It's a sit-down Longhorns. It's not a Texas Roadhouse or a Logan's. It is a Longhorns. So we'll just keep telling you that until they're open, and even then probably somebody will ask. But Longhorns, and ask those questions so we can get you the right answers and you know what's happening in White House. And we're going to go back to what Shelby said we should do. At the White House Area Chamber of Commerce, we invite you to
Discover White House.